not sure why that is not. Oops. Property. Yep. I guess that is just muted. We'll figure that out at some point. So we are going to be getting started here. It looks like breakouts are going to be coming in through. Looks like that's going to be the A points all the way in the back behind. Nice job there. Able to pick up at least one, but does get taken down. So GV with a nice little flank, but both players do end up getting taken out. We are going to be seeing the tanker and the gunner coming on up for GV. They've got control of the A site, looking for that control on B. Again, Liberation is going to be the first time that I've cast this, so we are in a learning position here, as I'm not really sure what to expect from both of these teams, but I'm hoping that we have some good matches. So far, keeping it pretty even, but that B control does go over into the favor of GV. That tank is going to be backing way out of there. On board right now with JP, as they are going to be trying to hold on to this alpha flag. Nice job from CROCS, though. They're going to be able to pick up, 2 flags, getting them grayed out. Firm control of that C site, not getting pushed off of it. It does look like they've been kind of pushed off the back of the map, although, as I say that, GV able to keep control of that C, able to keep control of A as well. B does go into the favor of the CROCS. Ooh, nice pickup. Able to get at least 1 damage on a second one. This is going to be Rudd. Again, guys, I do apologize for the shift here in the appearance and the screen not lining up. Nice pickup. That's going to be 2. As Rudd's still going to be staying up and alive here onto this flank. This is going to be critical. Keep the pressure on to the flag. We'll see if any spawns are going to be coming on in. Interesting split, though, on the teams. We are going to be seeing only a 2-man squad going in. That does give some room for some players to go ahead and hop around squads, which is critical. 3 kill spree going on right now for Rudd. Is he's going to be able to pull all the way up onto the flag, potentially get that gray out. This would be massive here. They're going to be able to get the gray. Am I mistaken here? Is this? Oh my gosh. Can somebody in the chat help me out here real quick? Is Rudder on the CROCS, or is he on GV? Oh, this is so bad. I hate this. I hate that I'm so unprepared for this right now. Oh, so much work went into this, and I just ran out of time. Oh man. JP is going to be making his way over here towards the backside of that A flag. His teammates are falling around all over the place. You see Zooks getting taken down. He's going to be trying to hold this corner. No armor going to be coming up just yet. It seems they are on the south side of the map over there next to the ridge. As we can tell right here, Jan going to go ahead and get those wrenches in for the tank. Oh my god, tank is almost dead. He is so close to getting taken out, but able to survive for the time being. That is good. But even though they have their armor up, not able to get control of B or C just yet. There's a good view of the map as you do see them all kind of spaced out. B still getting hotly contested, as we do have, what is this, Rudder right now. Pulling on back. Remember, he was the one that was able to get B control in the first place. As we are working on a nice spread in the tickets. And hopefully we are going to be having some scores being posted up onto the map itself. Like I said, just ran out of time. So some of these overlays are going to look a little wonky at times. Do apologize, guys. Do apologize. And does look like Rudd is making his way all the way around, going for a massive flank here with his teammates. See if they're going to be able to get some pressure here onto the A site. And GV right now, they are going to be playing from behind. I'm sorry, this is GV ahead, if I'm not mistaken right now.
secure that objective.
Yeah, I've got these setups either wrong or I got timestamps wrong. Oh man.
Got a bad feeling
All right,
about that.
so is Jan on? Jan
Contact!
is on
Hostile!
GV. Is JP on JV? GV? Help me out here, guys. Nice job there as we do see big push could be coming in here. AB. Oh crap. Didn't see it. You pull it up just for a second. Australia. Okay, so that is what's throwing me off here. Okay, so JP needs to go over to the Australian side. Gotcha. Gotcha. But JP is going to be doing a great job pushing on in. He's not going to be able to get the kill, gets the assist, looking for two, and won't be able to tell what happened there. Unfortunately, we did see a slight little bug. He does get taken down. All right, going over to his teammate here. He has spawned back at main. In the meantime, let's go ahead and all right, had to switch some stuff up there just for a second, guys. Because we're still going to be watching Red doing a great job pushing on in. Picks up one more kill, looking for two. Not quite able to connect. It does get taken down. A lot of pressure over on that side of the map. We are going to be seeing, it looks like maybe some squads hopping happening. Yes, we do. Love to see this coming out from these teams. This is pretty rough going for those squad hops with the way that the UI is right now. So seeing these teams being able to do it as efficiently as possible is going to be pretty impressive. But it does look like JP did end up getting taken down. Rudd's going to be spawning back in. A and B both going to be flashing. Yeah, Lady Hawk, I know we can't see this tickets properly on this particular view. Wasn't expecting to see YouTube being used, so I kind of threw a little wrench in there on how it's displayed. Have to fix that during the break, but I am planning on fixing it. Nice job there. Once again, Ryder doing a great job pushing into this flank. I think he has gotten at least 7 or 8 kills just on this flank alone. As it does get taken down, his teammate is going to be spawned all the way in the back there. Let's go take a look right now over at the Australian side. Let's see, do I have this right? Nope, nope. There we go. I think. Oh my gosh. No, this is GV. I apologize, guys. Like I said, I got my panels all messed up. This is going to be Jan here. He was going to be on wrench duty. Right now, not going to be the case. I'm going to be making my way on into the main village of the map. So far, not able to pick up anybody just yet. Very, very frantic. They do have that AB hold going on right now. This is going to be critical to try and get back into the map. About 150 ticket difference between these two teams. Not terrible, but definitely not where you want to be at for sure. Tank is going to be pushing on in for the CROCS as well, putting that pressure onto the C flag. That is going to be difficult to deal with. But it does look like GV slowly getting picked apart here. B flag is going to be flashing. Reses are going to be going down. JP trying to make his... Ooh, nice job there. Putting up the crate just at the last second. Able to use that for cover. He does get taken down, though. And we do see the spawns starting to come on in. Big push coming in towards the ridge side of the map. Huge chain of meds. Make sure we get those smokes out. So 235 now to 79. Looking like a massive hold going to be coming in for the CROCS. They are definitely doing some damage here. Just a solid hold altogether on this BC side of the map. Once again, JP doing a great job of locking it down and through these rocks. 2 more kills going into his favor. Gonna be able to pick up a third. Not quite able to get the shots in. He doesn't get taken down. His teammate on the other side of the map with the engineer kit throwing some rockets there towards the tank. And again, this is just a really, really solid hold so far going in for the CROCS. 230 now, 252. If GV is going to be able to do something, they need to do it here relatively quick. We do have the supply crates going back down. Really good work on their part. And we'll see right now what Jan's going to be able to do. Teammates are going to be pushing on out. Big
I don't
push
like the
actually going
look
to
of
be going up
this.
towards the mountain side of the map
Rally on that.
to try and flush these guys out. A
Doesn't
little
look
bit of
good.
breathing room going on. And this ticket's just
I'm fucking
wasting
hit!
away so very fast on three flag maps. It is very hard to come back from that. Oh my God. Sees two, was it two, three guys up in the mountains there. Needs to go ahead and back on up. Will he be able to stop this flank? I think there are 15 tickets left to go. They should be okay with 223 in their pocket. They are going to be just fine spotting that out, seeing this flank, making sure nothing's going to be coming of it. There's no pressure anywhere else onto the map at the moment to be taking out a flag. The armor has stayed up and done a great job of just keeping them pressured the entire time. Three tickets left now. 223 will be round number one. And yeah, that was a great job there on the part of the Crocs. Go ahead and see. So Jan is on GV. Yeah, okay, good there. Do have JP starting here in just a few moments. It looks like we have gotten ready, and we're going to go on board right now with Rudder. Rudder did a fantastic job in that last match. He was able to pick up, I'm going to say, at least 8 to 10 kills at minimum on stream over there on that flank. So we'll see if that's going to be where he's headed again, and it does look like maybe he's going to be stopping for potential vehicle push to come on through, as that was exactly what GV tried, I think, in the last one, if I'm not mistaken. But Crocs, they are going to be making their way up through onto this flank so far with a two flag advantage right from the start. Not looking good here for GV, as they are going to be starting from behind. This is never a good place to be. So, oh, nice pickup there from GV. We'll be able to take out potential menace onto that flank. And we'll see right now what's happening over for JP. He is making his way down towards the lower end of the map. My God, look how hard did they push them all the way back. This is looking fantastic. I mean, they've got a lot of breathing room, it looks like, here onto that B site. The armor piece all the way back at basically main spawn, as JP still going to be trying to defend out onto this Bravo site, doing a great job at that as well. And does look like he's going to have to back on up just a bit. I do love the use right here of those engineer crates, just adding a little bit of cover. With some long range shots down. Does see a push coming on through. So here we go, JP. Let's see if we can hold it down. Picking up one. Yes, he does. The last bullet in the chamber is going to be able to connect. And his team is looking so solid. Three more players are going to be up and alive here onto this B site. They have a lot of weapons. Beautiful long range shot. That's going to be two more down. As this push is completely stalled out, GV has absolutely nothing to penetrate this armor that we're seeing coming out for the Crocs. These boys really showing why they are the number one team, looking absolutely fantastic. And JP is going to go ahead and get the go ahead from his team actually to push into that Charlie. Oh no, are we going to see a triple cap here? JP absolutely dominating. His teammates getting some cross shots going on. That's going to be number 3 that we've seen so far in this one live. Looking for 4, can't quite connect with the shots. He does end up going down. His teammate, though, is going to be trying to get some long range shots there, and he is not going to be able to connect. Does get the assist, though. But they've got the pressure on C, and that's really what is going to matter here. Not being able to really breathe GV, they're going to be a little bit worried. Maybe they're going to have to be pushed way out of position, actually, trying to get this deep flank up into the mountains. Oh my gosh. Beautiful job here coming out from Rudder. He's going to be able to slip and slide, dip and dive, and pick up at least 1 kill, trying to push them out of these mountains. Picks up 2 as well. Just used his teammate there for a bait, getting the revive going on. He's like, all right, dude, you just get him out of here, and I'm going to take him down. Beautiful job there for that squad. As let's go on board right now with Jan over on the GV side. I mean, we've got to figure out what's going on here, where they're pushing, where they're trying to go. 231 now to 333. And
Get
I
to
mean,
that
this is
RV
even
car.
worse than
Move.
what we saw in the previous match. But GV going to be making their way down to see if they can actually get onto the middle section of the map. So far, not going to be able to make that play. And let's go back over here to JP. He's getting a hardcore push as he tries to get that C flag. Not quite going to be able to connect. Oh my gosh, just so much chaos going on in and about the map. You can see how much room, though, this CROCS teams they have to really make some plays happen. Does look like GV was able to leak out just a little bit over here towards that B side, but the amount of tickets that they have to play with is pretty astounding, especially here for this finals match. GV maybe see some first map jitters, or maybe it's just not even their host. I'm not sure. I think GV is mostly a European team, but still, that is a very far away Australia and Europe. Have to make up those network pings. And we do have JP just clearing this out slowly but surely. He's seeing his teammates starting to go down, so he knows there's some players over here on this back flank. Nice pickup. We'll be able to get at least one more. 175 tickets here left. Yeah, GV just wow. And you know, at this moment right here, guys, we know that GV has already technically lost this particular map. But you know, at this point, they can work out any kind of kinks that they may have. Maybe they got some problems with communication. Maybe they have some issues with just jitters. But they do have an opportunity to kind of talk about what happened this map, maybe what they're going to fixing. Maybe somebody's just not feeling it, and they're going to be talking about maybe switching them out for a different player. I definitely have seen that before, but I wouldn't count GV out at all. They are a fantastic team. They definitely deserve to be here. So let's hope that the second map is going to be an amazing one. 150 tickets here left. B finally starting to flash as we see that pressure going on into the site. Jan way in the back. I thought we were going to be seeing at least one, maybe a little bit closer up. Not going to be the case just yet. So this would be huge here. GV able to get control of Bravo. This is the first time in well, this round at the very least, that they've had anything other than that C flag. Does look like we are going to be seeing JP getting taken down. Rudder is going to be up and alive over here on the high side of the buildings. And they may just go for a C flank. That is perfectly legitimate. They have an opportunity. The pressure, for the most part, for JV is or GV is going to be onto that B flag. I mean, they have at least two, maybe three players on it. It's probably just the armor really that's going to be in the back. And oh my God, Jan here getting the nades from every which way does end up getting picked up. That was definitely not a fun situation to be in. Getting his head rocked around. We're going to be on board now with JP. They have completely taken control here of the lower side. So B now going back in the favor of Australia. This is looking good for him. Looking for two. Will be able to get the assist, though. That is massive there onto their part. And so far, CROCS are just absolutely looking
I need a fucking
unbeatable
medic.
here in this situation. Tank is going to be pushing up. He's getting aggressive. We've got Rudder on the other side. He's getting aggressive as well. He's going to be able to take down at least one, maybe. No, gets turned on. Oh, man, that's rough. But his teammate does get the assist or get the kill as he gets the assist. So that's going to be good for him. And yeah, I mean, this match is just absolutely 100% dominated by this CROCS team. It is interesting though seeing some of the scopes coming out for a few of these guys on the guns that they're using. I do like the fact that in this game I didn't see much of 2042, but in this particular game, we do see a very wide variation of 1x to 4x style scopes, and that's not something that you saw in a lot of previous Battlefield games. So it's kind of cool seeing that differentiation coming in, and just mixes it up a little bit. JP going to be going in for a big, big flank, or trying to at the very least flush out these players that are going to be here on the top side. Spots out two into the building. Nice call outs. We'll be able to pick up at least one. Here we go, all the way back and around. He's looking for anybody else that is left. Nice clear onto his side. I like the fact right now that he's not getting too concerned about the middle of the map. He was watching a lot on that flank. Now he does end up going down, but the
Some
way that
bad
he was just
feelings
kind of
about that.
meticulously making his way up there, but knowing, hey, you know what? I got guys over on that side. They're going to take care of it. We're just going to go ahead, focus on this rock mountainside of the map, making sure that we can pick up a couple of these players. But we do have the armor here for GV. He is going to be making his way down onto that B side of the map. And this is going to be very tough to deal with as an infantry player. Maybe if they can bomb him with a couple of rockets all at once, but not really sure where the armor is for the CROCS. And GV really looking a lot better here in the second round. It is 96 now to 197, so they've taken quite a bit for those tickets down in just the
Doesn't
last
look
few
good.
minutes with that two flag burn.
Need a medic.
And it does look like Jan is going to be getting taken down. Back on over here to JP. He's getting stuck over here onto the wall. Always a frustrating thing. We'll trade out as he does go down. Now we are going to be seeing Rudder also getting picked up here. Let's just look at the mini map right now. As yeah, armor piece still going to be pushed up close to that Bravo flag. And you got to remember too, that tank is going to be a spawn point as well as just a very, very hard target to take out. So constant reinforcements on B, constant reinforcements right at basically a death machine that is so difficult for infantry to take out. Nice shot coming in. That's going to be a beautiful kill on Lucky. Still going to be pushing on into that Bravo side. Seeing if it's going to be clear. Shots in onto the tank. The tank has been pushed way back now. This is their opportunity to make something happen. Not sure if the tank, yep, the tank is going to be up right now here for CROCS. He's going to be on the high side over there, getting some shots rained down onto the tank itself. So he had to back on out. B is going to be flashing. Does look like the cover is slowly but surely whittling away here for JP. He's trying to get those long shots going down. Not able to connect with them, but we do see assists coming in. Nice pickup. See if they're able to clear out this squad once and for all. That is going to leave that B flag pretty much safe and available for them to be able to push up onto that C. All right. And there you go. There's the control that we just saw. Flip back on over here towards the CROCS. 59 tickets left to 142 in their favor. Big flank going to be coming in for GV up on the top side of the map, though. We saw, what, three players there. That has probably been called out. Not able to get the kills. Anybody onto the flank? There is one medic way, way, way out on the flank on the bottom side of the map. So they should be able to, at the very least, stop any kind of push from coming on in. Let's take a look over here onto the GV side. This is going to be jammed way in the back.
All right, secure the
Way, way in the
objective.
back. He's going to have to make his way up to
Enemy
that
on that
action.
location.
Oh, no. And the tank is just right there. Oh, that is so rough to have to deal with. But a lot of open space. That splash damage is coming on through. He does end up going down. Yeah, Jan is just not having a good round here whatsoever. And yeah, you just see a full three cap about to come on through. They are absolutely dominating here. Nice pickup. Once again, that's going to be JP locking it down. See what Rudder is going to be able to do. Well, Rudder is down right now at the moment. B and A are flashed. So it does look like a couple of players have been able to leak out. With 5 tickets, though, that's not really going to be able to do much of anything at all. And we can pretty much count this one as a win. Take a look at that. Beautiful stats going in for the CROCS. 20 kills there for Nietzsche, 19 for Orange Pearl, JP 18 of Zone. Beautiful job. Did try to do a solo here for the first time, and we'll see how this does end up going. I'm not really sure why that is so delayed there. But it looks like we are readied up. Yeah, we have a wow, massive delay with the YouTube stream. But going on board right now with JP, as he is going to be getting started here with this Jeep. We got 5 people, one standing on top, looking for those rocket shots right very early on. Not going to be able to see anything just yet. Wow, he is going all the way over for this A flag. Big push all the way to the back. We'll see if he's going to be able to get some kills here. Looking good so far. Rudder is going to be making his way on in as well. We see a couple. Wow, he's using an LMG here. Interesting choice. Dozen are getting picked up. Huge flood of players here from GV are going to be coming on through. Jan is going to be in the tank here. And as you can see, GV getting control of that BC hold. Sorry guys, trying to get some stuff here. So
Let's rally on that RV point. Found over that location. Contact enemy infantry. Rally on that location. Get to that RV point. Move.
all right, so it does look like the tank is going to go down for GV. Jan is going to be getting picked up. Looking on over right now towards JP. He is still going to be using, or still over there on that A flag. That does look like it's going to be flashing. Going into the favor right now of GV. And Rudder is way in the back over here towards A. So I'm not really sure of these flanking routes, but he does have a pretty decent area for his teammates to spawn in on. Is going to give them a really good launching point if they wanted to go ahead and attack this A side. He's also going to be able to find some potential leaks going on towards their back flag. So far, not going to be seeing anything just yet. Ooh, not able to get the kill. Does look like Nietzsche was going to be able to take him down. So we are going to be seeing a good leak over there towards the middle of the map. Jan is going to be making his way over here towards C. So GV causing some havoc a little bit everywhere onto the map. Oh, nice. Be able to spot out at least one, gets the assist. Push has come in. Oh no! but it is going to be stopped so far. It is stalled out at the very least. See if they can get that momentum back up and running. Not able to get the revive there. That's going to be a three cap potentially coming in. Let's go take a look at the POV here. Yeah, it is. CROCS able to get that three cap, locking it on in. Nice job there. Not sure how he was able to win that gunfight, especially with half of his bullets going in towards a planter of all things, but nonetheless able to get the kill there. JP still looking for a couple of stragglers. Oh, almost getting the turnaround there, but not quite. Does get taken down. 308 now to 256. So still a relatively even match as we are going to be seeing GV trying to just get back up on their feet. JP here waiting over here next to this B site. You can see on the minimap there, squad doing some work into the alleyway, able to pick up at least one. And man, he is just being super patient. Loving this coming out of him. I know this is not the most exciting view here, but he's listening to his teammates. He's knowing when the callouts are going to be coming in. A starts to flash immediately when A flashes. He knows there's going to be a pretty dedicated amount of players over on the other side of the map. Goes ahead, hits that B site. They're going to immediately flip this. They shouldn't really lose any control whatsoever. It's 297 now to 201. So as soon as that A flag does get popped, we should see maybe a grad on a B. It does potentially one player on it, stalling it out though, as JP realizes, hey, I gotta go find this guy. His teammate comes in, will be able to get some damage on him, but now he's getting shot from the tank, will go down. So this might be a potentially good save coming in from GV. If they can lock down both of these flags, that would be absolutely huge here for them. Reps are going to be coming up. See what Rudder is able to do here. Long range shots. Like I said, guys, I am not familiar with this map, but it is interesting to see him play in this backfield as much as he has been. But especially since they do have A, he is going to be checking all the way in the back, making sure nobody is there leaking out. Does look like somebody managed to get over onto that C side. JP spawning in onto that Bravo flag. We do see the tank up and running. He is pretty much stuck in his spawn at the moment, and I'm not sure which side is the hard side or which side is the good side on this particular map. But I did tune in just for a little bit for Dev's stream last weekend, I believe, and we did see some really awesome tank play coming in. Very aggressive tank play. I think it was Inferel who was playing at that particular time, which I believe have a match tomorrow, and hopefully I can fix a lot of these issues by tomorrow and be able to cast it here for you guys. It's going to be a very fun one. Now with this three cap coming in for the CROCS, they're going to be able to really just soak up all of these tickets. Not a whole lot here for GV to be able to do. They just got to start winning out on a lot more of their gunfights, especially onto the flags themselves. And we do see, man, he is just playing so far back, but he's able to get over onto that C flag. We'll be able to get the cap. Does look like rotations are going to be coming in for GV to try and get this Charlie flag back. You can get the kill. Nice job. We'll be able to pick up at least one, stalling out any kind of reprise coming out for GV. And honestly, right now, it looks like GV is, they just don't have really an answer for CROCS. Uh, this is really dominant performance coming in. 286 now to 126. It's 350 ticket max coming in. But yeah. Oh, two rockets are going to be coming out at once. That tank is going to go down so fast here with his coordinated attack. We'll see if he's going to be able to stay up. Let's see what Jan's going to be able to do. Let's get the reps in.
Secure that objective.
Just tank here has just been kind of a non-factor from both sides. I haven't really been seeing it getting too aggressive, and I'm not sure if that is just the norm here. They typically play more passive. That potentially is the case. A and C will be going over in the favor of GV now with 100 tickets left. If they can burn down, I would say
Heads
if they
up.
can burn down
We
about
got a danger point.
150, they would be much
Now we'll
better
have to
going
look
into
at
the
this.
next round. That's just not really looking at it
Contact! Enemy infantry engaging!
as a fact, just as somebody who
Enemy
has played
contact in my
competitive
AO!
before. You can get it down to that 100, maybe 120 ticket mark. It does make it a little bit easier. You do have about 200 tickets of breathing
RV on
room
that
to
position.
make some mistakes going
That area
into
looks
the
bad to
next
me.
round. But we'll see if they can hold this. C already getting contested. So over here to JP, does look like he was picked up. Ooh, also Rudder was getting taken down as well. So C will not go into their favor. We do see GV able to hold on for the time being. Looking right now, again, their tank playing very, very passive.
Reference waypoint. Move there now. Let's run that point. Get moving.
Jan's going to try and come over here towards that A site with a little bit of help.
Need a minute.
Not going to be able to make it happen. Does get taken down. Tank now going to be swinging around. It's really going to be interesting to see if he can make something to happen here. We've gone down below that 100 ticket mark right now for GV. This is getting a little bit dangerous, a little scary, but the tank's still going to be doing some work over onto the A flag. Decides to go ahead and back on up. But look at this, potentially flanking shots coming on in for JP. He is looking for it right now. He knows the routes that this tank is going to be playing in on. Not seeing anything just yet. Where are they at? So yeah, Jan is going to be over here.
Rally on
We
that
do
location.
see more and more reinforcements coming in into that A site, but it's so open. Very tough to get this cap coming in. As JP just on the hunt coming in onto the backside. He really is going to be wanting this tank. Finally gets a shot in on him. Nice hit. Going to be 354 coming in onto the tank. Second hit is going to be going down. That is a lot of kills going into the favor right now of GV. 4 players able to go down on the CROCS side of things as Rudder trying to get this cap in onto the A flag or finish the cap off at the very least. Jan did him going down. His tank is going to go ahead and back on up. AB now into the favor of the CROCS. 50 tickets left here to 215. We're going to take a look here at that 2-player view here. Nice shots are going to be going down as we do see JP getting those long range rocket shots in to the tank, just keeping the tank honest, making sure that he's not going to be able to float around the map and do much of anything at all. 35 tickets left here to 125. GV's got to make something happen here. They really do. They're going to try and take this to a map number 3. We do see that C flag starting to flash. Tank battle finally going to be happening here on stream. Although as soon as I say that, they do back on out. Not quite. We're going to get some really awesome clashing going to go. B is going to be getting attacked, though, for GV. This could be huge if they can capitalize on it. JP getting the spawns off. Is Nietzsche does him going down. There's nobody on that B side. They're starting to flank now over towards A. Will they get the burn fast enough? Beautiful shots there. Able to take down Frantic. The tank, though, it's going to be so much splash damage going to be thrown in on this flag. There's just not a whole lot of places for these players to go to stay safe. The tank is going to be coming in here for the help. Did the tank just go down? It may have. That is a huge win there for the CROCS. As we see an absolute wipe onto this A flag, still burning down A, slowly going into their favor.
Who's got rockets?
Yeah, Jan is all the way over back at main spawn. He's not going to be able to do much of anything for the moment as that flag
Defend
will
that
be getting
objective!
grayed out. 15 tickets left here to 167. But if they can just burn down like another 35 tickets, this would be huge. Not connecting on the shots, though. Oh, it's rough. That is so rough. Everybody is down now on stream as this is back and forth. C flag also going to be flashing here for the Crocs. B has been grayed out completely, but that's going to be a 3-cap coming in to seal the deal. 166 tickets will be finishing that off. Beautiful job here as we do see map number 2, round 1, going into the favor of Crocs. Go ahead and transition in to the match. We're going to be starting off with, let's start off with, yeah, JP right here. So JP played fantastic so far this game, and he's going to be making his way over towards that alpha site. Not going to be seeing anybody just yet. Looks like that Jeep was abandoned. Some infantry players over there somewhere. But enough players over there onto that A flag. He's going to go ahead and rotate onto B. GV. Getting up some players there. We'll be able to get the pressure going. I like this so far. GV, though, will lose one. Nice pick up there onto JP. They don't have C. C flag not in their bag just yet. So Jan is back with the tank. We see a huge force readying up to go over into that A site. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. They have 6 guys now over here. If you count the tank and the repairman for the tank, trying to get into that A flag. This is a lot of resources that they're going to be putting in, and you can see it tell right now. B flag is flashing, so they got to make this happen. This has got to go their way. Nice pickup there. We'll be able to take down one for a back flank onto the tank. That leaves it open. Jan's got to get in somewhere, maybe going in for the reps. Looks like he is going to be doing just that. But they do not get control of that flag. Or I'm sorry, C flag. They do get control C. Now they're going to be wrapped around today. Tank is going to be right up in front of them. Big pickups here. Nice, but he does get taken down from the infantry player. And I think that we're going to be seeing JP getting the spawns coming in. He does, so we are going to be seeing potentially here a nice vehicle destroy. Yes, we do. Infantry still going to be up and alive. That is going to be a very vulnerable tank here for the Crocs. And I do see that it has been taken out. So no armor pieces on the map right now. A flag is going to be flashing. Reinforcements coming back in. Does look like JP decided to go back over towards that B flag, maybe looking for anybody leaking on through, going in for that back cap. And Chan spawning back in with the assist. Not able to get any more kills out of it as he does get taken down from a flank. JP looking in for these kills. Not able to connect with the shots. GV with an AC hold finally will be able to get some momentum into their favor. Those look like A has been locked down. 287 down to 303. They do have the possibility here, guys, of making this happen if they can just hold on to this hold. Ooh, he's been spotted out. Jan able to get the kill? Yes, he does, but immediately traded out. 2 players are still going to be left up under the A flag. You see nobody actually over to the C. 1 player is actually holding on for that C cap. And that is it. So potentially a big push coming over towards C could end up going into the favor of Crocs. Oh my God, absolute chaos there. JP doesn't even get picked up. Rudder is going to be back up and alive. We do see the spawns off onto Bravo, just rewalking his lane, making sure nobody's going to be leaking on through. Armor is going to be up as well, and that should be armor pieces for both teams up and alive. but we're not seeing them coming out yet for GV. Excuse me, guys. Jan able to do some work, able to pick up one as his teammates flooding on through, see if they can get the support there onto that A site. Nice pickup there from JP, able to take down Stellar. A getting flashed out. They should be able to cap this. Once they do, that is going to stop the bleed for their squad. Stop any kind of advancements coming in for GV. GV with the lead, 243, 269. Nice long range shot, taking down Alpha. JP with some really good gun skills here. Can he pick up a second one? He can't. Not quite able to get the shot in on just yet, but he does get the rocket. You gotta love the sniper rockets coming in, as he will be able to pick up Maverick. This is such a beautiful position for him to be in, as he almost picks up two. He gets the assist, holding off an entire squad basically by himself there in that situation. And now GV is threatening to lose this particular hold that they had on this round. This is not going to be looking good here whatsoever if they can't get something going on here pretty quick. Less than 100 tickets here to try and take this map. Beautiful job once again taking down Maverick. Looks for two, and he gets it. Oh, beautiful stuff coming out from JP. He is absolutely crushing it right now. We do see the map here up above. Take a look at that. Huge hold. Tank is going to be going up to the middle of the map. We see at least one individual all the way around on the other team's spawn, and just doing a fantastic job of controlling this map, controlling the situation that we see going in front of us. Does look like he is going to get taken out. JP getting revived up onto that A site. Okay, so Jan is going to be back up into his vehicle now. We do see both armor pieces are going to be on the board. We're going to be able to make of it. Shots back and forth, trading. Huge damage initially going down onto the tank. Is it going to be enough, though, to take him down, forcing him all the way back? Beautiful play here. That is going to be a CROCS member all the way in the back. Gets two shots in on the back of the tank. Massive damage going down. Not able to stay alive. That is going to be Jan going down. Huge play here from CROCS. Just map knowledge and knowing the timings here. Call outs, listening to teammates. Beautiful play. A back into their favor. This is just awesome. Awesome play coming out from them. 226 now to 185. It is basically going to be done and dusted here in just a few moments if GV's not able to make something happen. But even if they did, they'd have to get a three cap, and they'd have to hold it for at least a minute in order to take this match. And that's going to be no easy task, considering that CROCS are just on point right now. Spots aren't going down. No sniper rocket there. Got to get that refit. And nope, connecting with the assist. But still, we'll be able to get the spot out. He knows exactly where he's at. Beautiful job here from JV. I mean, JP has just been playing very, very well. And you do see it go below that 166. So, yeah, congratulations there to CROCS. CROCS are going to be able to take the win. And they are your champions of SnP Season 1 8v8 League. Congratulations to those guys. They have absolutely earned it. They did not lose a single match the entire season, completely undefeated. And I believe they've absolutely earned the title of the best 8v8 team as of right now. So definitely excited to see who's going to be able to maybe to take down these guys in the future. But just fantastic play coming out for them. GV, a very good team, just not able to make it happen. Maybe next time, maybe here in another league, we'll be seeing them being able to take them down. But not today, not tonight. So congratulations to them. Make sure you guys do follow SnP. They are going to be posting up when new league signups are going to be happening. Make sure that you guys do check them out. They also have a team deathmatch league, or not league, I'm sorry, tournament that's going to be coming up. That is going to be, I think, $150 if I'm not mistaken, prize pool. Which I mean, that's freaking awesome. But definitely go check out their Discord and see how to sign up for that. I think signups are still open for it, if I'm not mistaken. Lady should be in chat, or at least was in chat, and I believe she is the one that's going to be heading that up. So definitely check that out. But I mean, just beautiful games coming in right now. GV not able to make it happen, but you know what? It is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and cut to a short break here, guys. Well, actually, let's just stick on with JP right now because he is just tearing it up on this backside of the flag. He's going to be able to cap a 3 cap in just a few moments. I mean, just the guy is just cracked out of his mind. He's just beautiful place, beautiful place. Although a flower pot almost killing him as it's stopping him from moving. Pulls out the revolver as well. Gets a little piece, a little bit of action. Nice stop job finishing him off. There's one more. He somehow stays alive. His teammate not able to come back and help him as he finally does get taken down. Wow, what a play from this man. Overall, just beautiful stuff coming out from him. And he's going to have one heck of a highlight reel from this particular finals here. That is for sure. But let's go ahead and we're going to move to, let's see, the right back screen. All right, guys. So we're going to look into, excuse me, um, we are going to look into what this next match is going to be coming in. And oh, I got some friends here pending. There we go. All right, here we go. So we got some new matches that are going to be coming on up. This is going to be the M4L versus. One second.